So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's away we go then. Pirlo simply refused to be outdone there. And here's Messi. Beckenbauer clears.
You know, for me, Peter, there's a deep-lying playmaker out there who's as good as it comes. Pep Guardiola. As composed as he is clever, he always acts as the key pivot in forming attack after attack.
Yeah, he's a bit of a manager on the pitch.
Well, astute is the word.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Real chance! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
BOTAFOGO are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Serginho. Neymar. Messi. De Jong. Now, can they get him away? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And it's Neymar. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Saliba calmly anticipates. De Jong. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. That has not gone well. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Roberto Carlos. Pass somewhat off target. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Stoichkov. Not the most accurate pass.
BOTAFOGO really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
De Jong. He's had it taken off him. Stoichkov. That pass has been well intercepted. Messi. Played out towards the right wing. He is through here. De Jong plays a mighty effort. He will be livid with himself. Beckenbauer. Guardiola. Stoichkov. Now it's Puskas, and he's worked it through. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
BOTAFOGO clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Referee's given a throw. De Jong. Now it's Batistuta. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. pinches it off him. Messi. Very nicely done. Kante did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's found a way through. Now it's Puskas. And this is Pirlo. Shot, surely! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Cafu. And it's Messi. Kante wins the duel this time. That has ended up in no man's land. And he cuts out the supply.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Takes a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Puskas. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Conte. It's a pretty loose pass. Cafu. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. It's a good foot in there. And here's De Jong. Looking to play and chance for a shot! Costa. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
There's the start of the second half.
BOTAFOGO can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Aimed beyond the defence. Cafu. Back towards the middle. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Can he finish? A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Looking tidy in possession here. Beckenbauer with the slide tackle there. And it's De Jong. Cafu. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. No, again there's no way through. Looking for options for movement. Pirlo. Looking for the run. Oh, perfectly measured that.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Alaba gets across to intercept that. Just about up to the hour now. In with the challenge. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
He's not got that quite right. Now it's Pelé.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Not the most convincing of passes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found Batistuta! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Puskás. And here's Messi. Oh, sweet feet. And Messi! Goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And that really is so impressive. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to...
Batistuta! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
"75 minutes played. Batistuta. De Jong. He's a sharp little ball here. Stoichkov. Now it's Pelé. Can he get it through? Guardiola. Now it's Neymar. And he's had it nicked away. Alaba.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Now it's Messi. He's having a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't...
And Messi! He's got a goal! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. You don't keep those outs. He just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
It's become a case of men against boys.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Costa Curta. Pirlo. And it's Stoichkov. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Great ball if he can get there. Tries a shot! The whistle has gone and it is all over. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running. Zanetti cuts it out. Pinches it off him. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. Pirlo, the regular corner taker.
Yeah, it may not seem important, but it is. I think the first corner can always set the tone.
That's going to go a long way. And it's Roberto Carlos. Thuram wins the duel this time. Well, that looks a decent ball. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
This guy, Dembele, is one of the best dribblers around. When fit, he's electric. And that alone is enough to frighten some of the best defences. He really does have the ability to win games on his own with that terrific acceleration.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. BOTAFOGO have their second corner now. That pass isn't the best. Atletico Mineiro have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
It's a pretty loose pass. Going to be disappointed with that. Not the most accurate pass. Rijkaard. Davids. A couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Good read, needed to be. Nicely spread. Now it's Puskás, and he was quick to react. And it's Luis Suarez. Out to the right. Oh, easy pickings there. Khan gets it away and smartly reclaimed. Gattuso and a chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Great chance! Conte. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Plays a sharp little ball here, and Dijk makes the interception. Kante gets across to intercept that. He won't be happy with that one. Gattuso looking for options for movement. Suarez stood his ground strongly. And it's Gattuso. Threads one in. Spread it left. No way through. Cafu looking to run onto it. Cafu has been caught there, it's a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Comfortable claim for the keeper.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. The referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. The player's protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Oh, a very decent attempt. That has ended up in no man's land. That is good alertness. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Thuram cuts out the pass. Pass somewhat off target. Spread out to the left. Hit into the middle.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, that's well spotted. Roberto Carlos. Conte. And this is Cruyff. He's found a way through. It's got in! He's put through his own net!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is. Well, that'll have created more work for the boss. He's got to adjust this half-time team talk and lift the spirits of his star man now, Peter.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Can he get it through? Adams gets over and intercepts. Now it's Puskás. He could be in here. Cruyff. Now it's Luis Suarez. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Ronaldinho. Cafu does well to get it back. And there's the end of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, I don't mind admitting I wasn't expecting that. Still, I'm not complaining about a very good match with a surprising scoreline. Just don't ask me for a prediction, please.
BOTAFOGO having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And if you have just joined... Shot, surely! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Pele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And the through ball. Oh, that was vital. And that is as far as they're going to go. Conte. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Aimed beyond the defence. Roberto Carlos. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Look at the space. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Luis Suarez. He's under a lot. Here's a shot! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Puskás. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Now it's Puskás. Cafu. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease. He's tried one! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Puskas actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 3 coming up. And now they can spring out of defence. It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's Cruyff. Roberto Carlos picks it up now. Oh, important interception. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Ronaldinho. Luis Suarez. It's a threatening ball. Shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's managed to get free. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And he's intervened well there. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Pirlo in acres of space out wide. Botafogo leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. And this is Pele!
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now this could be a chance. Conte. Pirlo. Pele. That's been slipped through. And he's been shifted off it. Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Cruyff. Pele. And this is Pele. Dembele. Oh, nicely intercepted. Botafogo leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's gone for a throw-in. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
Atletico Mineiro really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Well, that has not gone well. Roberto Carlos. Botafogo close now to seeing this one through to the end. He's picked his way through.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
He's beaten the last man. And the shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
No way through there. And that is that. Botafogo have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Conte picking up the Man of the Match award. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. And already we're underway here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his commitment and determination either. He's always in peak condition and he'll adapt his game to whatever role is requested of him. I think he's going to have a huge impact on this team.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Roberto Carlos. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, that's fabulous. Takes a shot! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Azar. Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Lewandowski. Not the most accurate pass. Ronaldo proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Puskás. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Searching pass he's played there. Neatly clipped into space. It's Lewandowski! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time!
Yeah, but how about that coolness and confidence, Peter, to see where the keeper was and then produce a beautiful response.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. BOTAFOGO really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Pirlo, can he get it through? Chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
BOTAFOGO with the corner, there first. Big chance! And again the keeper stands strong.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Costa Curta makes the interception. Nicely weighted ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Conte. Now Cruyff. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Wriggles his way through.
He looked rushed, he should have waited for some movement.
Oh, shooting chance! And they're quick to get it back. Shot at goal! He is desperate to get on the score sheet. but not this time.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Pirlo's cross. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And he's managed to get free. Oh, no joy this time. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, easy pickings there. Marmouche is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Pirlo. And he's worked it through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ronaldo looks to get on the end of this. Costa Curta, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for the run.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he gets rid in a hurry. Puskás. And it's Cruyff. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Pelé. Pelé. Decent chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Pelé is offering a wry smile there.
This possibly the last play of the half. Roberto Carlos! Great strike. And it's half-time here. How would you review the first half?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here. But there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal.
Pirlo! Oh, that was no routine save.
Pirlo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Cruyff.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Shifted it to the flank. Now, can they get him away? It's a mighty effort! Harmlessly behind. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cristiano Ronaldo. That is a crunching tackle. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Great, it's Pelé! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Pelé really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So their fourth corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Beckham. And they can counter here. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Gabriel kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Adams gets over and intercepts. Pirlo. He's found a way through. Puskas. Pele looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Pirlo. Oh, that's a key interception. Lewandowski, and he was quick to react. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Pele, and he's found a way past. Pele! Beckham, done delicately. Now it's Lewandowski. Conte. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cruyff. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Pirlo. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. That's got him rattled. They're up to 5 corners now. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Gently done. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, he's burst through! And a chance! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. He's in a great position here.
BOTAFOGO really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Pirlo. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He is through here. And the shot's on him. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Barcelona are having a ball here. And time is up. BOTAFOGO suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's really well manoeuvred. Bellingham. Well read, nice interception. Lobbed in behind. He's in plenty of space here. Park Ji-sung is flagged offside. Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, I've always been impressed with how this guy, Szoboszlai, has been able to combine physicality and the finesse he can also add to his game, Peter. He makes good use of his strength when receiving the ball in tight areas, and he has that trickery and athleticism to beat people, and a spring in his step, always a spring.
Goes for a shot! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
BOTAFOGO are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Brzezinski. Pelé. Cruyff looking to run onto it. It's Park Ji-sung. Hazard. Beckenbauer gets a foot in here. Hazard.
BOTAFOGO really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Looking for the run. Oh, good ball! Pelé! Goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
BOTAFOGO grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And this is Puskás. Szoboszlai spots it and intercepts. Rodri, Boca Juniors do have a chance to counter here. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Hazard. Bellingham kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, the ball's gone astray. Now it's Raul. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Pelé. It's Pelé! Oh, belter! A finish of true class! And the comeback is complete. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Boca Juniors really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
BOTAFOGO go into the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And he cuts out the supply. Raul is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Bellingham. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Picked out brilliantly. He's having a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Was he just trying to be a little too clever then? I mean, it's hard to say, but one thing's for sure, he needed to stick it away and he knows it.
Park Ji-sung, probing pass. And a chance! Cruyff. BOTAFOGO heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Rijkaard. Adams. And claimed it back swiftly. And this is Hazard. He's picked Hazard! It's a goal! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now it's Pelé. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Roberto Carlos out-muscles him. BOTAFOGO have reclaimed it. Well, that looks a good ball through. Oh, that's superb. And the finish! It's there! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter.
And we hit half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. BOTAFOGO hold a skinny lead after a thrilling half. Bring on the second half. It's 3-2.
Com souvenirs da partida de hoje já à venda.
So off we go once more. It's Park Ji-sung. Park Ji-sung. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ball is over the line. Park Ji-sung. Rodri. Nice sequence of passes this. Cruyff. And it's Roberto Carlos. In with the challenge. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Backward it goes. Shoots! No mistake! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more. Rosicki really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he's intervened well there. And it's Rosicki. And here's Hazard. Over to the left. Pings in across.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Azar. And he's got the beating of his man. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Not the most accurate pass. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Park Ji-sung. That has been knocked clear. Boca Juniors with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. And here's Azar. No outsmarting him this time. And now they can spring out of defence. Pele receives it in a good position here. Looking to play him in. And this is Raul. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area.
Substituição em andamento.
Rijkaard has been given a red card for the denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity. He's having a good look here. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Szoboszlai with a real chance here. Szoboszlai! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
It'll be a throw-in. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Rodri. Searching pass he's played there. Big chance! Puskás, who has set up 2 goals. Hazard. Stood up well to him there. It's Raul! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Raul clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Hazard goes short. And here's Azar. In towards the backs. Up he goes! Goal! Boca Juniors! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Raul demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is the perfect example.
Big chance! Mosbet shot at goal! It's in! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line!
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
So the lead now is 2.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Roberto Carlos. Cruyff. Messi. That's Park Ji-sung. He's shifting through the gears here. He's had it taken off him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Cruyff.
That's good play from him.
Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! They've scored! And what a climax we have here! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Botafogo give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Turns back here, probably the best option. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Park Ji-sung, and he's managed to get free. Shot, surely! Sticks it away! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Botafogo can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Botafogo desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here. In with the challenge. Puskás.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He is through here. David Villa. That's a little off target. Roberto Carlos.
That's good play from him.
And he was quick to react. Looking for the run. Pass somewhat off target.
Clarence Seedorf is good enough to mix it up there with the best on the planet.
In practically every position.
Yeah, he can perform a whole number of roles in keeping with that Dutch trait of total football, and he can have the swaying influence here too.
Now it's Villa. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Now it's Puskás. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Veron. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Threads one in. Beckenbauer cuts it out. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And he cuts out the supply. He could be in here. And that was nowhere near his best.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And here's Dembele. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Dembele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Vinicius Junior. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well...
David Villa! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Villa really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
BOTAFOGO with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Out to the left it goes. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's finished. And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Vinicius Junior actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's been taken short. Ronaldinho opts to play it back. Oh, what? Goes for a shot! Goal! Celtic! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Celtic are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Aimed beyond the defence. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Pele tries to pass it through. Vinicius Junior.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Bastoni. Veron. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Dembele. And he's intervened well there. Puskás. 5 minutes till the break. That is ended up in no man's land.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Turan. Nicely aimed pass. And here's Dembele. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. No, again there's no way through. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior!
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
And it's Seedorf. Well read, and the danger is averted. Big chance! Really well taken goal. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Lamentamos informar que temos previsão de trânsito intenso após o término da partida. Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 20.
And the second half gets underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull them back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Now it's Neymar. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Pele. BOTAFOGO do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change. Bullet really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Scholes. Passing nice and neat. Celtic trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposite.
He gets big! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further. A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Celtic find a position of real strength now. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. They're taking a moment to consider their options. No, not quite.
He has a livelier imagination than I thought. The angle just wasn't quite there.
pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, nicely intercepted. Now it's Puskás. Pirlo, looking for options for movement. And Puskás! Now, how often do you see that?
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
And it's Pirlo. That is a great pick out. Bastoni makes the interception. Bullet. He's had it taken off him. Botafogo perhaps contemplating their next change here. Turan. He's on it, can he get away? Baron. That is good strength. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bastoni. And here's Ribéry. Ribéry going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Hullet. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. And it's Ribéry. Half an hour gone in the second half. Hullet. Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Can he get it through? That has not gone well. Seedorf. And Bastoni. Oh, what a mistake!
And he's searching through.
And he's there to belt it away. Now it's Messi. Roberto Carlos does really well to win the ball there. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho going full steam ahead down the left flank. Ronaldinho, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And the pass is intercepted. That's good running with the ball. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Nicely weighted ball. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And that's put paid to a promising move. And we're done. Botafogo cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Arsenal against BOTAFOGO.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. And as you can see, we've already started here. Kante, this guy, undoubtedly the centre of attention here for more reasons than just one. This is his 300th game.
Well, Peter, I can't attest to this personally, not having made it to that many appearances myself, but you only need to look around to see not just how much it means to him, but everyone that's here and beyond. This is a huge moment.
Now it's Cruyff. And it's Ronaldinho. Shevchenko, and the shot! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, what a ball! Oh, it's gone in!
I don't think he knew too much about it, Peter. It comes off him awkwardly.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
He's a sharp little ball here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Tries a shot! Goal! Arsenal! And they get themselves in front!
Scholes really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Engages and forces him off the ball. Pirlo, the man we've all come to watch. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Puskas. Oh, strongly challenged there. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. Pirlo. Puskas. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Shevchenko.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And the pass is intercepted. Puskas goes steaming forward. Now, can they get him away? He's on it. Can he get away? And Puskas! Big relief. It just needed better contact.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Pirlo. Vitinha. Shevchenko does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Puskás unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's a lovely, neat pass. Searching pass he's played there. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
BOTAFOGO are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Well, that is one way to stop him. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Roberto Carlos. Pirlo. Conte. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos goes on a run down the left wing. Hangs in a chance! Well, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Has been indicated.
Mateus. That pass has been well intercepted. Roberto Carlos. Looking for options for movement. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. This possibly the last play of the half. And we hit half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Vitinha is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Puskás. Can he get it through? Well read, nice interception. Ronaldo looks to get on the end of this. Roberto Carlos.
Oh, really well played.
Strong running down that left flank. Lovely bit of skill. Pirlo defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Thuram. Nice sequence of passes, this. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That is good alertness. Looking for a runner. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Nicely weighted ball, and he was quick to react.
The attendance for this match was 61,052.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And he's managed to get... Goal! Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
Yeah, the assistant called it correctly. There's some disagreement, as usual, but they've got it right.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. And he cuts out the supply. Now he's got space here, but that has not gone well. Roberto Carlos gets across to intercept that. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Threads one in. A heavy challenge. Now he's off and running.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
And here's Shevchenko. Out towards the flank. Cannavaro. And Mateus. Ronaldinho. Arsenal finding their passes. Played out wide. Ronaldinho. Puskás. This looks promising. Cristiano. And the shot! He scored! And this is getting better and better. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner and he picked them off instead.
Number 7, Cristiano.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
BOTAFOGO couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Tries to pass it through. Vitinha. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Cruyff. Roberto Carlos. And it's Roberto Carlos. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Shevchenko is herring after that one. Cruyff. Away.
Substitution for Arsenal.
Corner number 2 then.
Ronaldinho. Number 29, Shevchenko. Coming on the field, number 22, Zamberto. Number 19, Maradona.
And now they can spring out of defence. Takes a shot. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Scholes did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, that's fabulous. Pings in, and there's the header! Maradona! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
minutes has been indicated.
So now the difference is 3. Vitinha. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. So that's it. It is all over. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless.